This is going to be short and sweet. Beware of those who will talk about you, but not talk to you. When I think about the Titanic, there's a lot of innocent lives that were lost on that boat when the boat went down. And this is an analogy, so I don't want anybody to write that I'm being disrespectful or insensitive towards the people that lost their lives, because I'm not. When I think of my camp, my surroundings, and my entourage, which I don't really have an entourage, but when I think about my crew, managers, agents, lawyers, my executives, my staff, and people that are around me on the day-to-day, I never ever want to get to a point where I got people that are here just using me for the money that they're making off of me. They hate my guts. They don't like me. And there's things that they could make me aware of and say that could actually make me a better person, humble me, help me to put different things into views and perspectives that can make my approach about what I'm looking to do and want to do better. But they're so intimidated and so threatened by me that they will talk about me but not talk to me. The reason I made reference to the Titanic is because, just maybe as an analogy, if you are a leader or a captain or someone that has all the money and all of the success and whatever else going in your family, it doesn't matter what level you're on. The question is, how much more successful could you be if people felt comfortable with telling you the truth? So if you were the captain of a ship, like the Titanic, and you were running your ship with an iron fist, and everybody that's on your boat, they're uncomfortable with talking to the captain, and there's an iceberg that you're about to hit, and your entire career is about to burn to the ground. There's an iceberg. They have enough wisdom, enough knowledge to advise and counsel and give you the heads up of the things that you need to be thinking, doing, saying, and how you're supposed to go about it. But you know it all. Your ego is so out of control, you ain't listening to shit. So they're knocking at your door, and you've made everybody feel uncomfortable about coming in there to tell you that your ship is about to go down and you're about to hit a fucking iceberg. So now everybody on your ship dies. Everybody's career dies. All of their hopes and dreams and everything that was on the way goes down the drain because your ego is so out of control. You never allowed anybody in your life or around your life to feel comfortable with telling you the truth. So for the smart people, you understand the Titanic analogy. And so it ain't nothing personal. I cannot remake history, and nor I'm not telling my version of the way the Titanic went down. It's an analogy. What if the captain of the Titanic and all the people that were running the Titanic ran it with an iron fist? So the employees, the workers, the this, the that, they were all uncomfortable with telling the captain that an iceberg was coming. What is the analogy about an iceberg? You have perception versus reality. Most of you guys appear to be happy, appear to be this, appear to be that, but the truth is a different reality. Perception versus reality. Perception versus reality. The loudest person in the club, popping all of the bottles with all of the models, is not always the happiest person in the club, even though he appears to be that way. Because you pulling up in the nicest cars doesn't mean you have gas money. Because you have a place to lay your head doesn't mean that it's your place. So you're creating all of these false perceptions. Just like the iceberg was a false perception. If anybody knows anything about icebergs, you cannot base the foundation of the iceberg or the strength of the iceberg based on the ice that's above water. Because anything that's below sea level, it can go down 5 miles, it can go down 3 miles. So the foundation of the ice that's underneath the water, it's way more thicker and stronger compared to the tip that's above ground. Perception versus reality. Perception versus reality. Stay humble. You might want to take your team, your surroundings, and your loved ones out to lunch or a dinner. It doesn't matter where you work. And you ask them, how can I become a better employee? How can I become a better leader? How can we coexist and work better together? I could easily hate your guts and you can hate my guts, but it's going to make me driving to work a stressful drive because I don't want to deal with your crazy ass. But if I'm able to level with you, talk to you, smooth with you, stroke your ego, do whatever I got to do to make the dynamics of this energy and this environment better and more different, and me stop running it like an iron fist, because I'm not going nowhere, you're not going nowhere. So this environment is going to stay stressed. But let me be the bigger person. Let me fix the issue instead of being aware of the issue and allowing the shit to fester. So who is that man that you're married to or in a relationship with? Who is that woman that you're married to? What are the things that you want in your house, in your marriage? What do you want about your environment to be different that can make things better? And why are you making people feel uncomfortable with telling you whatever it is that might be on their mind? As great of a leader as you are, you have to be an even greater follower. God gave you 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth to pay way more attention to what people are doing, listen outside of when you're talking. If you shut up, you might learn some shit about how to do it better. If you make it to the end of this video, I want you to write perception versus reality. As always, I love you.